Hello everyone, Pop-Tart here. Welcome back to the Aeroteam channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build my Cirrus Vision SF50 in 1-to-1 scale. As generally aviation in this scale tends to be, there's not a whole lot to it, so this shouldn't take us too long at all to build. So before we get started, as always this build does make use of our custom Aeroteam texture pack. A download link to this pack from Minecraft 1.13 can be found in the description below if you don't have it already. But if you're stuck using default for whatever reason, I'll show you workarounds you can use for the default pack. This build will still work perfectly fine in default, but I highly recommend using the Aeroteam texture pack instead, as it'll look much better. Now with that all out of the way, let's get going on this tutorial. Unlike our other airliners, this aircraft is so tiny that I doubt you'll have trouble trying to fit this into your world, but here's some dimensions for you in case you want. This aircraft is 9 blocks long, 11 blocks across, and 3 blocks tall. And with that, let's get going on the tutorial. So first off here for our materials, in the Aeroteam texture pack we use the wool texture combined with purple stairs and slabs for our shaping, like so. In default you can use something like quartz as an alternative, but this will be much more clean. So, if you are building this on the ground here like I am, start in line with the ground like so, with the top slab right there. If you're building this in flight you can start just wherever. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wool top slabs across right here. On top of this forwardmost slab layer right here, grab your snow and place 2 right there to start off the nose. Then place a slab behind it with a stair facing forwards. This time a quartz stair facing forwards right there for our entry doors. And another purple stair after that, like so. Then we've got 2 blocks going back right here, with an upside down stair and a slab after it, just like so. Next, for our Williams FJ33 engine here, grab your nether brick slab, place 1 right on top of that first wall right there, with 2 after that, just like so. And we might as well get the V-tail out of the way right here. So the Cirrus Vision does actually have a V-tail as opposed to the traditional horizontal and vertical stabilizers, so it is quite interesting in that regard. For this, we're just going to place 2 upside down stairs facing outwards right here from that center block, out from that top slab right there. And that's all there is to it. Now to round off the fuselage here, unfortunately you can't place snow layers on top of stairs in vanilla, so we're going to have to place this in using some world edit trickery. First place a slab on top of that quartz stair right there, then 2 temporary blocks out to either side. Grab your snow, just place that anywhere, we've got 2 layers like so. Grab a stick or just any old item, type /repl0, and select this by left clicking on it right there. Then just paste these in by right-clicking over those 2 temporary blocks like so. If you're in vanilla and don't have access to world edit, you can use something like a iron trapdoor as an alternative, like this. It'll have a bit more of a white texture in default, as you can imagine, but in the Aeroteam pack you can also use a birch trapdoor instead, like so, for a wool coloration. The angle's just a little bit extreme though, which is why we like to use the double snow layers instead, like this. That's it for the fuselage though, so now the last thing we have is to put in the wings. For this here, grab your birch trapdoor, or iron trapdoor in default, and underneath this quartz stair right here, the second back of these 3, from this top slab right here, place 1 and 2 trapdoors out, then 1, 2, and 3 trapdoors right there, and starting on top of it right here, 1, 2, and 3 more out to the side. Then grab your snow and round this layer off here with a single snow layer right on top of that trapdoor right there. And it's just the same thing on the other side here. So 1 and 2 trapdoors there, 1, 2, and 3 out, 1, 2, and 3 right there, and a snow layer right there. And that's everything for the wings, and that does it for your in-flight aircraft. So if you are building the aircraft in flight only, that is everything, and you're done. But if you are building the Vision on the ground, as I am here, next up we've got the landing gear. So for this, grab your wither skeleton skulls. These are the perfect shape and size for tiny little general aviation wheels in this scale. But unfortunately they don't fit underneath top slabs or anything like that, so we're actually to be placing these in with armor stands like this. So, for this, come up to the nose here, and on the second block back, underneath here, knock out 1 and 2 blocks going down under the nose. Then place just any old slab right there. Then, I might have to knock this out to access it. An armor stand right there, facing kind of as forward as you can get it to line up right. I'm not the greatest at getting this to work, but something like that. Then place a wither skeleton skull on its face right there. Next we have to get this block back in place here, so just grab whatever block you had to remove for that. Place it in above right here. I don't think, yeah, I can't place it below right there. Then you can either place it in with pistons, like this. That's going to break our snow layer. We can fix that though. just like this. And there we have it. That gets our block back in right there, and then we can just place, or push the slab back into place right here. This is a top slab right there. Well, I can just, never mind then, we can just place it in like that. So, once you have that, also you can just place that in with World Edit if you want, but that is a good alternative for default. We can fix this snow layer here later. First though, we're going to do the main landing gear here, where we have this kind of farthest back top trapdoor right there, kind of just in this corner, knock 1 and 2 blocks going down right there. And then your slab right there. And we'll just rinse and repeat with the armor stand. So, armor stand right there. Your wither skeleton skull on it. Now I just have to place that block in right there. I'm going to move this in with World Edit here, but you can use that piston trick I described up front here with the nose landing gear. That's it for the main landing gear though. So just do this on the other side now, right here. Get this as forward facing as you can. Doesn't really matter, but there you go. Oops. Like this. And then stack that ground right there. Perfect. Now just place any old temporary block there, grab your snow layers, 2 of those, and select this with your replace tool like this. And there you go. That's it for the landing gear of the Cirrus Vision. So that's everything for the blank Cirrus Vision. If you are building this with no livery or anything, you are done with this tutorial, and you can skip right on ahead to the end of the video. But I've got just one last thing for you here. This is the livery I originally designed the Cirrus Vision with before painting it into this blank color scheme here. So, I'm not actually sure if this has an official name or anything, but this is one of the red liveries that Cirrus makes for its aircraft. So, there's really not a whole lot to it, and I suppose I can just go on ahead and show you how to build it. So, for this here, first thing we're going to do is, let me paste this in. So, first grab your red concrete right here. And for your materials, brick, stairs, and slabs right here. All there really is for this livery is kind of a red wash coming through the aircraft from the bottom of the fuselage right here up to the tail. Unfortunately, blocks in Minecraft are a bit too large to have everything kind of come in right from the bottom here, but we do our best in this scale. So for this, just with your red concrete right here, on the second block back of these 2 wool here, place a red concrete right there. Then replace these stairs and slabs right here with brick. And then these 2 upside-down brick slabs right here for the vertical stabilizers, or the T-tail rather. Just replace those with brick. And that is everything there is to it. So, congratulations on completing this aircraft. We hope that you enjoyed building it, and we hope that you enjoy having it in your Minecraft world. Thank you so much for choosing an Aeroteam design. Hundreds of hours of work from all of us here at the Aeroteam go into all of our aircraft to make these designs possible. And on that note, we do ask that if you use our designs, then please do give us credit for our hard work. If you're building this on a server, or if you're building an airport project or something you intend to publish or share in any way, you must give credit to the Aeroteam for these designs. This can be accomplished as easily as a sign anywhere around the aircraft saying designed by the Aeroteam. If you share this on social media, which you should definitely feel free to by the way, just give us credit. That's all that we ask. And if you have built this aircraft, let us know. We'd love to see how you're using our designs. So with that all out of the way, that concludes this tutorial. Again, thank you so much for building this aircraft. If you enjoyed, you can check out our other tutorials via the playlist in the description below. If you like this, you might find something else from us that you like too. And if you do find that to be the case, then please do consider subscribing to the Aeroteam channel to be the first to see our new aircraft when they come out. That's just about it though. So, thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next one.